Yo, I'm playing the Vikings, man, if you want to tune in.
Hello, everybody. It's the coach. This is a special edition of the NFC Championship game.
Okay, Coach, EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to the Pacific Northwest, the home of the 12s, as it's called, CenturyLink Field in Seattle. Coming up, it's a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a classic in store between the Minnesota Vikings and the Seattle Seahawks. And a good effort on the return there gets them across the 30 to the 33-yard line.
What kind of duck?
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. From the gun, here's Cousins. And he's got the hook up here. It's
Why are you looking for a new doctor?
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 17 yards on the game's opening play and a quick first down. Cousins now from the 50. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That's good for 28 yards. Pretty good start there on plays 1 and 2.
And not discriminating at all, is he? Make sure he's spreading it around on the first 2 throws of the game. 2 different parts of the field as well.
First carry for the Boise State Bronco, Alexander Madison. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
57, Mike, 57.
On 2nd and 2, Cousins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, that takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
To throw, Cousins. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
A loss of 2 there, 2nd down. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. Here's Cousins. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. From 3 yards out. And the Vikings take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories. And you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do. And when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there, that nice opening drive, because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll run it for the first time with Williams. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now Wilson. That's complete to DK Metcalf.
Blitzing.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a gain of 12, 1st down Seahawks. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. There for the sack, Everson Griffin. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. This throw complete, Wilson finding Lockett. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. 3rd and 2, now Wilson. And he's got Lockett. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 31-yard line. Here's Wilson. It's caught. Lockett. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. First down, Seattle, 16 yards the gain there. Wilson going to lead his guys up 1st and 10.
Yeah.
And he's 4 for 4 now throwing the ball to start the drive. Here's Wilson to throw. Now
these niggas just made me.
And the Vikings pick up the football. And now look at him go.
Shit, yo.
And they're going to bring this one back. It's a fumble return. A
Minnesota.
score for the Vikings. Oh, backbreaker. That'll drive the
And then when you have tuned in, somebody tuned in.
They go the other way on the final return for a touchdown.
How about the aggressiveness of the defense, though? They're not about to just fall on a fumble, are they? Scoop and score is their motto, and they just did it.
Yeah, somebody watch it. It was one person.
And out now come the Seahawks. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet.
This dude named Q Davis, he's a beast.
Once at least 3 points get that 0.
Once one of these guys don't sign back with me, he's gonna be in the game.
It is the Seahawks with the football here as they've got it with a 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. He'll find Metcalf.
I don't fucking know.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson is complete to Lockett. Wilson going to lead his guys up 1st and 10.
I just had turkey burgers with the sweet onion. Oh my God. Even Zah had to come get in on that. He like, man, let me get one of those, Daddy. Wow. Get white American.
To throw again is Wilson. They'll lock it with a grab over the middle. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a gain of 12. First
you said you only got 1%.
They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
These can't stop him,
The improv
scramble
there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
They blitz a lot, though. Damn.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wilson looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
14-0.
When you got your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
It's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure they didn't complete it on that play. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone. It's incomplete. The former Pro Bowl linebacker Anthony Barr there to jar it free.
These
so they're
niggas
going to
deep
come to
as
the
a
line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson.
All right, touchdown, man. Touchdown. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go.
Touchdown.
DK Metcalf.
There to make the grab.
Oh, I missed the kick, though. Oh, okay. First, 2nd quarter, 4:14 left.
Extra point up and through by Myers. He took a pretty big risk right there, going for it on 4th down. But hey, not only did they get the first down, forget about that, they got in the end zone.
Yeah, because normally you're just thinking, can I get enough yardage to get it past the sticks and pick up a first down?
Now I'm gonna show these mother lovers. Watch
this.
this.
The end zone and get it done.
It's like this dude Kirk Cousins, man. I can't get a rush on this guy.
They went for it.
And now out comes Minnesota.
Yeah.
They're hoping to redo their
that
efforts
blitz ain't working for them.
they got into the end zone.
And just thinking what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot.
I keep getting caught out of position.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line.
I'm gonna leave that safety alone.
Well executed, 22-yard gain. Cousins going to come up on a 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. Going up top.
Give me that. It's mine, man.
It's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And It's a good return here as he'll
I just caught a user pick,
close to the 35.
You get mine.
Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long
This
ago.
cheating
Things
shit
were looking
they
pretty
doing.
good. Then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because if you notice, things change. Now
They cheating because they keep on fucking making me fumble.
Try and slow down this comeback.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. From the 38, Wilson. This one into the hands of
touchdown. Bye-bye.
Touchdown, Seattle.
They blitzing me, they gonna pay.
Metcalf with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game.
Tied up that quick, baby.
Myers connects on the PAT. And we've got a tie game here, a back and
That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. Let's run it down their throats now. Let's go.
Pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that
No, I be passing them right.
tied at 14 now.
I got 2 of the best receivers in the league, DK and what's
This
his
will be
name?
a touchback as that sails over the end line. Kirk Cousins now gearing up to lead this offense back out there. And it was his
What are you talking
interception
about?
on the
Keep it
last
on
drive
it.
that wound up leading to a game-tying touchdown.
And somehow, you can make this a positive, though. You know what?
Yeah.
Game tied now.
That safety I drafted, Lay Andrews, he be coming up. Lay Andrews, he's a beast. He be coming up getting all the tackles.
It allows him to go ahead and be a little more free in his play.
From the 31.
Yo, they got hella stars, bro.
And that's
Ooh, we hitting now, baby. We hitting, baby. Ooh, my back is tight.
You know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's going to have to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
It wasn't a bad.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And he comes back with one
Come on, y'all gotta take the other knee behind the deep route.
Down, his 2nd grab.
The same thing we have when I play other people. Y'all take the other knee.
2 minutes remain in the first half of this NFC
If I got the deep routes covered, why y'all not there? For the underneath.
As we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report. In a bit, the coach is with us per usual. As we start to look ahead, Charles, to our potential matchups in this year's Super Bowl.
Break it down, coach. Break it down.
Probably
He's
gonna
able to
cover
get
2
this
on
one
these
out
dudes.
closer to midfield across the 45. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Cousins again. And Rudolph has at the tight
these
end.
niggas, I'm getting pissed off.
Across midfield inside the 45. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first. Now Cousins.
Why is he so deep?
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way
See,
down inside the 20.
that's why I gotta run it myself, because the safety deep as hell.
26 yards.
The goal for any
I'm about
offense
to blitz the
is
shit out of
defense.
these dudes.
Find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete.
Yeah,
And able
blitzing
to
ain't
get
gonna
him
work
down,
with this
but
guy.
he does reach the 5. The Vikings going to
Kirk
signal
Cousins
for the
different,
first
man.
of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Again, it's Cousins. Nowhere to
There we
escape.
go. There we
He
go. Let's
goes
go.
down.
Blitzing the hell out
Vikings
of
will
him.
use the second
Blitzing the hell out of him. They blitz,
as
they
the
blitz.
stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. So first down went the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Now Cousins. And this one hauled in by Rudolph.
Fuck out of here, Rudolph. You
They
ain't getting
still
in
have
there,
a 3rd and goal now
Now
despite
I'm
picking
calling
up
timeout.
13 yards on that pass play. Now the
Fuck outta
Seahawks
here,
going to use the
Rudolph.
first of their
I'm about to blitz the hell out of him
timeouts as
again.
the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. This stadium once registered as the loudest roar ever
Third down, yeah.
recorded, and you can hear them now. 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with
That
Madison.
nigga got right up in there. That blitz is
In
ass.
the end zone for a Viking touchdown.
But I'm going down to score anyway. I'm going to score before the half.
Alexander Madison taking it in. And the Vikings have taken the lead. Extra point splits
Oh, it's sunny outside, mother lover. It's sunny out there.
With a chance to
Need to go outside now, mama.
get crazy here. which we don't expect, but I just...
Do what in the rain? I still represent me.
There's going to be a lot more going for two.
You thought she was a Mario?
Yeah, there's going to be I think their focus here, they don't want to give up anything going into the lockers on the other, and just a little bit of time left on the clock.
Yeah, they don't want to do anything to erase the good feeling they have right now by getting this late score in the half.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Trip.
Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
These niggas is,
now the
yo,
Seahawks
I don't got a line.
Second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
I got to beef my line up in the offseason.
Another try after the first down sack. Wilson, and the pressure gets to him again. Emerson Griffin bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight. 3rd and long. It's Wilson. And he knocks the ball.
That was a touchdown. Come on, DK.
Right there on the coverage to knock that ball away was Mike Hughes. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon.
Nah. What's about the DK?
It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone.
These Vikings is hard to beat, man.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something that feels somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
All right, Brandon, thanks.
You ain't gonna get a lot of
Yeah,
smoke
it's
anyway.
time for a halftime show with a trip to the Super Bowl on the line. Let's
Yeah,
get back to it.
somebody watching. I don't know who, but somebody's watching.
This is the second half now underway in the NFC Championship
That might have been
game.
Tiki sneaky.
The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess
They can hear me, whoever that is. Let me know who you are, man. Text on the stream.
Overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. The throw over the middle, taken in. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. He's up north of 100
Yo,
yards.
Mo, these dudes blitz the whole
NFC
game. Yo, you got to make these dudes pay.
First down. Here's Wilson. Over the middle, that's caught by Metcalf.
Yo,
And they'll get this
hold on, Mo.
midfield before
Hello?
being stopped just before the 35.
Hello?
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Hello?
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision.
Yo.
And receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on
Move.
the move and able to catch it and try and get up
Yeah, somebody just
and
called
gain
me.
additional yardage.
I mean, they ain't even say
From
nothing.
Viking territory now,
Yeah.
they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 36.
Yeah, they blitzing, they gonna pay.
He's got a man wide open.
They gonna pay they blitz me. I told you that right now. Every time they blitz, I'm throwing a quick pass.
Around the 15-yard line. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
Damn, these niggas is blitzing everybody, yo.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long.
I'm throwing the ball, but they
Facing
getting
in a bundle. Now it's Wilson.
They're getting there fast.
That'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they
It's
shrink.
like the bread cup,
How
basically.
about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not
No,
easy for any
that's the thing.
quarterback,
The
no
truck got
matter
a
the
wide couple
situation.
and
There,
a
the
regular
defense
couple.
won the battle.
Right, but I think if you put
It's gonna fit. You wanna make a bet?
if you put it in the big one, it's gonna be
An
like
incomplete pass on that last play.
Nah,
That
it's gonna
means
fit
they'll need to
perfectly
come up
now.
with something here on 3rd down. Throwing is Wilson. Open space inside the 10. And he's got his favorite target yet.
Shit, I tried to dive for that
They're
motherfucker.
able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far.
Nah, it's 21-14. I'm trying to get in here now.
On 2nd and goal. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
So statistically, both of these offenses have a rough time getting a running game going.
You said what, Mo?
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right. You look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies
still
in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Oh, we're going to be riding now, smoking now, hooping now.
They come out here in the eye. Can this Vikings D hold up one more time? 3rd and goal.
I got it just to take it outside. Sit outside.
Oh, okay. So you gonna...
Now it's Wilson.
Got him. Bingo, bingo, bingo. Got DK, baby. DK, you gotta change the sneakers, man. I don't like the Under Armours, man. You gotta get changed up.
As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game.
Yeah, well, he's getting better Under Armours to put on here.
It's been quite the game for him individually. A trio of touchdown catches now.
So pick a route, any route.
He can, but I'm saying he gotta be looking dope. He gotta put some dope clothes on.
And end up in the end zone. This has really been fun to watch.
Come here, motherfucker. Oh, they got us fired up, Mo. They got us fired up.
It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the second half. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Gotta wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get us smart.
There we go, Mo. There we go. Let's go. We got to take these guys out.
Anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You're probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
Gonna run with Madison again.
Let's go!
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Told you, we back to business, man. We had that talk at halftime. Let's go.
It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down.
They got what's the man?
From the gun, here's Cousins.
Come here, motherfucker. They punting now. They punting now. I took him away. I'm taking a linebacker now. I'm no longer taking the receiver. Taking a linebacker. And I'm going to score in game over.
This is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his
tracks. Now we're going to count this rock. We're going to the championship. We're going to Super Bowl, man.
The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. It doesn't matter where you start with.
Yo, this nigga can't be blocked. Who number 90 for the Vikings, yo?
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a
no, Okra. Oh, that's some BS, man.
To say they've kept him
the dude from the Chiefs.
That's an understatement. He's been completely neutral.
That can't get a damn sack for me. Well, he left me already now anyway. So.
We're not going to let him beat us.
He's different now, though.
They've lived up to that.
Now a quick
that nigga got about 7 sacks.
And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there.
Some think the teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him.
Can't get around him. That nigga beasting off the line.
They get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
He got like 10 tackles.
1 quarter remains until the NFC crowns its champion. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So 1st and 10 now.
Nigga wasn't doing that for the Chiefs.
The ground game on 1st down. It's Williams. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground.
I ain't running the ball no more. He fucking almost made me fumble again. Luckily I got it back.
6, now 2nd and 4. Here's Wilson.
Williams.
Over the middle, and it's incomplete. There to knock
he getting out of here, though.
Eric Kendricks. The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is
I'm about to put Cannon in.
To throw is Wilson.
I'm about to put the guy Cannon.
Wilson to lock it there for the Seahawks.
But he gonna fumble. He keep fumbling.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some.
He's not even a fumbler.
That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people call it a gutsy type of a throw. I I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me.
Ooh, broke loose. Broke loose. Ooh. Cut back on the motherfucker's motor. Now it's time to run this clock.
Every player I know tends to play the game in his mind before it actually happens.
No smoke.
There's no way he thought that at this stage of the game, this would be his first big run like that.
Yeah, but it's got to feel for him like the floodgates open, a sigh of relief. Now we'll see if things can open up for him.
See if it can continue.
Move.
Down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Opening this thing up now.
First down Seattle, 16 yards the game there.
Should I pass it? Yeah, let me pass it. Repass it. Fuck their heads up, thinking I'm gonna run.
He's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Oh, touchdown, Russell Wilson!
Touchdown!
They left Russ wide open. They crazy.
12-yard touchdown run. And they're able to break the tie and move out in front here in this fourth quarter. Well, the defensive coverage was good, so good he just decided to make a play of his own, and it worked out.
D-Dot got something rolling right now. D-Dot cooking up and calling him Chef D-Dot.
Take your chances with him doing exactly that, and he beat him on that play all the way to the end zone.
And this will
not you right the way he playing, right. It's gonna be me, probably me and D-Dot.
Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again, and a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
Oscar asked me earlier. I said, "Yo," he said, "You want to take Moore?" I said, "Without a shot of a doubt."
This close. You got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now.
There we go. Get the sack when we need it. Oscar asked me that.
Jadeveon Clowney. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. And they need to
get some of this
yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Anybody who think another sack. Okay, Clowney. When it's supposed to count, you go get him.
Jadeveon Clowney, his 2nd sack of the
It's 30 Earl Thomas out this mother lover.
See if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
Yeah, now we hit it. Let's go, boys. Let's start celebrating. We're going to the Super Bowl. Let's go.
Bring up a 4th down.
That's certainly playing down in
it's over. B-Wag's running around with his hands up.
Take whatever you
it's
want
over.
Underneath, by all means.
Super Bowl, here we come, baby.
Out there now as he sends it away. Now it's Lockett. It'll go as a 42, make it a 43.
Let's go. Run and drive.
On the return, and it'll be Seahawk football 1st and 10.
What?
Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10.
Miss me with the bullshit.
Side of midfield at the 47. And very little running room there.
Miss me with the bullshit.
Up to the 49.
Fuck wrong with this guy. Miss me with that bullshit.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
You always want to prey on another man's downfall.
So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line.
Ooh, first down. That's it. That's time out for your one. It's over.
Stop here with 1:54 left. As
the goal is to get a first down. I got the first down. Let's go.
Free yet, but it's looking good as they come up.
Yo,
first and
I know
10.
this about that. Hold on. Okay. Oh man, hey yo, move. Seriously, we saved our best game for the last 2 drives. We stopped them on defense. Clowney had 2 back-to-back sacks. Now they opened up these holes for Williams like it ain't no tomorrow, dog.
Up the first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Williams. They showed off the athletic juke.
First down. All right, let's take it up for another score, fellas. I want to score here.
Nice carry.
I don't care if it's only 140 left. I want to score.
This thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. A give to Williams, running right. And
we're playing our hearts out right now.
The 15 at the 16-yard line.
We ain't played like this all season.
First. The busy night continues for Williams.
Touchdown.
Goes for 16 yards. It sets up first and goal.
Eddie over 100. Eddie over 100. You know how I did him like I did his eye. I'm about to bench his ass. And he realized it and said, yo, let me play back.
That's in your favor as well. Keep it up.
And he's across for the touchdown.
How about the
In
bench?
the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Well, you?
Totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
You wouldn't want that,
right?
right?
Make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But
you would want me to bench
touchdown there, you gotta feel good about your chances.
I like the sound of that. I like the sound of that, Mostar. But this ball game is over. Minnesota, y'all played a tough one, though. I ain't gonna lie.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So
they played a tough ball game. I ain't gonna lie.
Two touchdowns.
They pushed us to the limit.
Seconds to go. Their Super Bowl hopes hanging by a thread as they come up on first down. They'll start on the ground with Madison. And they're able to
play our best game at the end, though.
And his rough night continues.
That boy Terrell is ball.
Throwing on second down. Cousins. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete.
Nah, I got what's the name for you, though.
This was the goal before they started the season, to play in a Super Bowl, and that's exactly what they're going to do.
And this is why songs are written about teams.
If we would have went on the Super Bowl, Terrell made his first Pro Bowl this year already as a rookie.
They're going to be able to break it out now because their goal was to get there, and they achieved it. How about that? That's pretty fantastic.
Nah. We go for championship. I can see it being beat out in the bowl. I can see it being me and beat out of the bowl. Jalen Hurts already at 75, man. I drafted Jalen Hurts to back up Russ. It's a great win, Coach. I know. Who we going to the Super Bowl against, man? Let me see. Oh, we got the Ravens in the Super Bowl again? Yeah, it's a fucking repeat. Damn, DK at 92 overall, man. And he had X Factor players. Oh no, he got a new one now. It's called Double Me. He got. Well, that's like better than his X Factor, right? He what? Oh, Russ is MVP, and let me see. My coach is coaching. Yeah, of course. Of course. Damn, Russ had an MVP season. Ain't gonna win the Super Bowl? Let's get it. We in Tampa. This bowl is in Tampa. This guy 21 for the Cowboys. Zeke. Zeke is Zeke's prodigy. Yeah, Zeke. Yeah, Zeke got it last time. You still can't tune into YouTube or Twitch? I'm about to go, what's the name? I'm about to go on, I'm playing my full, what's the name?
Hello everybody, I'm Jonathan Coachman, and this is Super Bowl Sunday on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got a terrific matchup on tap between the Baltimore Ravens and the Seattle Seahawks. With that, it's time for Super Bowl 55, as we'll get you over to Tampa. Standing by for the call, here are Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis. Make it a good one, gents.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Tonight, it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion Baltimore Ravens taking on the NFC champions. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and it is our extreme privilege to be on hand for the Super Bowl. And I can't help but look down on this field, partner, and think about the history of this game and all the great players, all the great teams that have stood on the field for this moment. So special.
This game is so historic that while we call it the Super Bowl now, that wasn't even the name of the first couple.
And the Super Bowl is in Tampa this year. That's going to be another good. No, I think Miami was going to be the best, but Tampa going to be good too.
Really took hold. And think about the Green Bay Packers winning the first two that got us kicked off and started towards where we are today.
And with the whole world watching, at the end of this game, at the end of tonight, one of these two sides, they get to etch their name in NFL immortality.
No doubt about it. They hold up the ultimate symbol of victory in this league.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. A bad start there, a big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
After the sack on first down, Jackson has got his man. It's Andrews. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
I ain't ever been
in the books as a 64-yard punt. And it'll be Seahawk football as they take over deep in their own territory. A first carry now. This is Williams. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. Darren Lee there to get him down. Line of scrimmage is the 8 on 2nd and 8. They give it to Williams, running right. And he'll take this one up to about the 13. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
14.
Here's Wilson to throw. Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Striking first in any game is very important, but on this stage, the biggest of stages in the Super Bowl, that's huge.
You fully expect the other team to battle all the way through, but when you're the one setting the pace, jumping out in front, that has to feel great for the entire organization.
So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. Wilson, the Seahawks take over now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. The run on first down gets them a couple up to the 27. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Wilson. That's complete to DK Metcalf. He was a 1,000-yard receiver during the regular season, and that's his first catch of this Super Bowl, and he picks up the first down. Now Wilson on first down. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson, it's caught. Lockett. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
I like that one, partner. They go back-to-back with excellent gains, and really it shouldn't be a surprise who they were throwing the ball to. He's their best guy.
Yeah, we knew that they would get him involved early. They're doubling down on getting him involved early.
Don't be surprised if they'll come right back to him again. They haven't shown the propensity to be able to stop him.
Williams. And he's taken down inside the 30. First down, Seattle, 16 yards, the gain there.
That's how you get right up off of the mat, because on the last play, they stoned him in the backfield and dropped him for a loss. But he's the type of guy that scared me a little bit because he's not daunted. Just got right back up, showed some confidence, and picked up a first down with his very next run.
This throw complete, Wilson finding Lockett. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. First down, Seattle on a pickup of 13. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker. And you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest...
And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. As his guys are on the board here in this first
Go
quarter.
outside, son.
And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Keep your assignments.
You need to head
They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. From the gun, it's Jackson. Got a man, that's Rashard Higgins. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
And he's got Snead. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. They go screen. This is Ingram. A good first down call as the screen play gets him 9. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Stepping up, he'll try and run. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
And what a weapon to have when you can use your quarterback as a short yardage runner and pick up first downs.
This time Jackson will throw it. He's got it to Ingram, complete.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. Jackson going to get this out to Brown. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they...
Looking for Snead, and it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. He's at the 30, 10, 5, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. I don't know who all is to blame there, but I love seeing pick sixes.
Nothing like seeing someone pluck it out of the air and go the other way and see people try to change directions. Hard to do.
Myers connects on the PAT, and that makes the score 14-7. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Ravens taking the field. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that. Maybe they get this game tied up.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. They run. It's Mark Ingram. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. He uncorks it for Snead. And that is incomplete.
I went up more like that.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Here's Sam Cook now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Returnable for Lockett.
So that thing,
a minute 50 to go here in the first half.
You know, when that thing shows like a digital cover, you can buy a cover for it, I think. You want to see that box? Take the one out. So who's that store with a cover on it? Somebody's got a cover on it.
I had to hook it up. Put the top on it, put that on it. You do all these pieces. That little piece by itself, and one glass piece, this couple of those over there. You know, no, I had to actually put it together.
Why'd you get clear?
It ain't like any other color. They had orange.
Yeah, purple.
It didn't have purple available.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. First down, here's White. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. I always talk about slot receivers. They're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. On 2nd and 12, Wilson is complete to Lockett. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 22-yard line. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. He'll find Metcalf. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Now a give right side. It's Williams. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1. Here's Wilson. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. On comes the Seahawk kicker here on 4th down. It's Jason Myers. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt. And Myers able to knock it through. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. And we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
Oh, shit. Braun will not. Shit. Drew Brees, that crack ass, he basically said, Braun got Drew Brees because he said, basically, y'all still don't get it. What Kaepernick did. Yo, did you see that shit with Drew Brees and LeBron? Oh, man. Brees was popping hella shit. And Braun came at him and didn't. Michael Thomas came at him like, man, how could you bring up... It's on ESPN. Drew Brees basically came out and said
I see all those that saying that Kaepernick took a stance was right. I will never agree with him what he kneeling against the flag. Like I said before, my grandfathers fought in the war, and I will never respect somebody disrespecting the flag. Michael Thomas came out and it says Michael Thomas under that comment put the sickening emoji and said, "How could you watch the man George Floyd get murdered with a knee on his neck, and the first thing you say is that your grandfather's it says your grandfather about." Yeah, he said my grandfather fought in the war, so he never agreed with Kaepernick kneeing. He said, and I still don't to this day. Basically saying, I don't give a fuck who get murdered. Don't disrespect that flag. And Braun said, Drew Brees, sorry, my brother, you just will never get it. You are the problem. And then Devin McCourty and Jason McCourty says to Drew Brees' comment, you're a disgrace. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
It's about to get hectic.
Niggas gonna be out to hurt him when they hit him now.
Oh, it's about to get hectic. I'm going to Breeze page and see. Look.
And then it's crazy that one of your own teammates is coming at you down too. So Michael Thomas better be careful. He might not be getting the ball as much.
Michael Thomas might want to trade, but you know how that's going to work out. They gonna get rid of Breeze before Michael Thomas, because Michael Thomas the younger one. They gonna tell Breeze, you gotta go. Now, hold on, I'm going to his comment. I'm going to Drew Brees' comments. Oh, yeah, look. All his comments on his thing, look, baby. People putting a sick emoji. You racist. Racism. Breeze might have fucked up.
Your grandfather was probably a fucking slave owner, you bastard.
He better. Bro, go on when you get a chance, go on ESPN. Boy, that shit just came in my oh yeah, you got a reception. It just came in my phone. Oh shit, that cracker said. Let me stop saying cracker so loud. These people living around me, white people. Let me stop saying that shit. You still had that from the other day? Oh, my back felt a little better too. I took that.
This is what you call seriously. You go playing, you need to stretch, but probably do it this way.
What them things hang there?
You look like Vanessa, right?
You know disrespect to your grandma?
She knows the truth, though.
Hey yo, nigga get that breeze. Oh man, New Orleans Saints man, usually hey, do he not know New Orleans Saints is predominantly black? Do he not know that? One with God. Crew said, fuck that, I'm with y'all, I'm not against y'all. Line up. I ain't even know that shit until it said, yo, Braun, you know Braun is a bigger athlete than Drew Brees. Oh man, that shit about to be. Now Drew Brees gonna retract the statement. I bet you. Nope, you can't do that, Brees.
It's out in the what you call it. Ain't no retracting it now. Nobody will never let him forget what he said.
Words bomb. Says Drew. Somebody sent a comment said Drew Brees, you are sickening to me. They got the clown emoji up for him.
That's true. He said the decision on the other officers will be announced this afternoon, and it better reflect the cries and outrage of the people. This is an opportunity for those in power who are used to protecting each other to show the nation they are being heard. A pivotal moment in history is upon us, and I am praying for harsh justice. Can't say I'm not nervous though. Yeah. They drop the ball now. It's just like, wow.
Tell you. But we got to be consistent with it, too, though. I'm about to ask all you Saints lovers. I want to see New Orleans Saints lovers.
Ain't that Kevin?
Yep.
The biggest goddamn coon area.
Saints lovers. What do y'all got to say about what Drew Brees said?
The owner of the store that called the cops on him.
Yeah, I seen that.
That you didn't even read it though, but okay.
I didn't read it, but I seen that he basically said that. I seen the front of it that said that he wished he never called the cops. That's all I gotta read in reality. Man, he retracted.
Yeah, he condemned the police actions and said they wouldn't use non-violent tactics and not involve police in any further similar situations.
Your mother said make that go viral. Cops admit that. I already told people that.
We already saw it. That was on the news. We saw that already.
All these cops know that though. That's the thing. That's the shit that I don't like either. You know something, Tara? I wasn't the only one.
That's what everybody keeps saying, right? You could be a good cop, whatever, but if you're sitting there allowing this to happen,
so how do you feel about me knowing that that's part of the reason why I told you? I said this ain't for me.
No, that's I mean I get it.
They said that in orientation.
So regardless of what, had you accepted your job and been you and doing what you do, you wouldn't have lasted long anyway.
No, because I'm not like that, Tara. I can't go around and profile my own people. I'm not doing that. You know how I am about helping my own people. So I'm not pulling over no goddamn car. If I'm in a car with a white man and he says, oh, pull that car, me and him gonna go at it. I'm gonna tell him I'm not pulling him over. Fuck out of here.
Jerry sent the thing today for his graduation day. It's gonna be June 27th.
He's gonna drive by that day?
Called a graduation front yard social. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, class of 2020, you did it. Samia's graduation front yard social. Says this event is a surprise. To keep social distancing requirements, I ask that each family limit themselves to 30 to 40 minutes. I have created time lots and will share availability during your RSVP. Thanks so much, and I can't wait to see you all. That's why I feel like I still should order them pieces. We pulling up for the place.
That was for them to do.
I wish he had a graduation picture, because if he did, I would have done it. I ain't never see a graduation picture.
But did you see how your father, did you listen to what your father was saying? Well, he was like, well, Jeray, she's doing this, but, you know, then the lady opened it up to her to do it in the yard, but, and then I was like, well, I know I'll be pissed. He's like, nah, we really not. I mean, Samir don't care. That's what I'm saying. How he's saying that they wasn't even really pissed. It's like, oh, well, because he don't care. But that's all I was saying to you, is that how we went hard for our son for his birthday, we as the parents have to do that. But if we don't care, how you expect other people to care? Your father sat right there and said to you, he said, well, I said, no, I'll be pissed. He's like, nah, not really, because, you know, he doesn't really care.
He was pissed, my father.
No, he said that Or well, he said Jure, I think somebody, but he said, and then I said, well, so I mean, I spoke to him and he was laid back with it. He's like, yeah, he don't really care. And then he said that he was punishing him but that was some bullshit what they was doing, yo.
Yeah.
These kids are, yo.
But that's the shit that goes on down here in these white towns. That's the crazy part.
Yeah, that's true. But it's crazy is like Zaire and him had the similar thing going on. Because you remember that day, until I posted that, until I went in there and said that, and then the next minute I know the next day his grade is at an 89. Why?
He kept saying that, what you call it, right? He can't find it,
Yeah.
not up and all that, yeah.
These kids are trying to outsmart us. We gotta stand on top of them, especially your daughter. That's why today I saw blue bands and I didn't order them. I said, nah.
What kind of blue bands?
She want blue bands for her watch.
Why you
Of course. She needs to learn. She thinks she's just a spoiled brat, but she's not.
And
she
that'll
thinks I'm
carry
over.
over the
I don't
back line
over
of the
her.
end zone for a touchback. Lamar Jackson
Why are we
marching
playing up
back
school?
onto the field. He's got to dig deep here, doesn't he? Team's losing. He's not playing well either.
It was his birthday.
You don't press, you'll make things a little bit
That's when
worse.
they supposed to
But
feel
in this
punished.
particular situation, you try and heighten your play a little bit. So far, he's thrown one interception. He wants to balance that off with at least one touchdown pass in order to get his team
Y'all
back
get it
moving
blue
forward.
bands.
The Ravens going to use the second of their
Getting them on my
timeouts
top.
as they stop it with 16 seconds to go.
You want light blue or the royal?
30, they'll come up with a 2nd and 5. To throw is Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this
You know
first
Zaire
half.
got a black band in there. You don't want that one?
Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he's got the
good with
first
that one,
before
huh?
he's brought down at the 39-yard line. So
I'm
we
back
reached
starting.
so
Better
the
take it. I'm
halftime
gonna go
show of the
outside after
Super
this
Bowl
game, though.
abbreviated, ready to go for the second half. Both teams ready after the halftime spectacle, and we are back underway in Super Bowl 55.
right outside, like around
It's
this
fielded
way.
in the end zone,
Just around that
and no
building.
run back here.
I just
This
wanna
will be a
walk my back out.
touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks. Now a first down carry, it's Williams. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Every 40, but all the time when it's over 50 is when they ask you.